Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA, and should we be buying here? Should we be waiting? And my thought process and my thesis on my opinion. So again, just to reiterate, these are my opinions. I could be completely wrong, but we'll take a look at it here. So Tesla year to date up 5.37%, 11.41 in the last 6 months. The last 1 month is up 50.61%. The last 5 days up about 19.5%. Just alone today, up about 3.5%. So the question bodes, should I buy Tesla? And I would say yes, but I would also say maybe not right here, okay? And let me kind of show you why. A couple of different reasons. And so just full transparency, I do own Tesla, and it's a longer term investment. I bought lower than what you're seeing here, and I am holding on to it. However, as far as entry point goes, I think that you will be able to get it cheaper than what you see here. Still in the 200s, but I think that you're going to see something cheaper than what we're looking at here in the near future, although I do think it'll probably send it higher past that point. Reason number one to hold tight for a second, S&P 500, as you see, I didn't even update the fib levels because it just keeps breaking through all-time highs, and we are extremely overextended on the S&P 500 and starting to lose steam. I do think that we see a correction soon in the overall markets, and whenever that happens, I think obviously stocks like Tesla are going to have an impact on that, Nvidia, Amazon, some of the other stocks in general. I just think that it's healthy to have a pullback. Will it, drop down and crash? Probably not, but I do think that we see some type of cool-off period. That's why my first reason is looking at the overall market in general, the S&P 500. We are very overextended, and I do think that we are due for some type of correction. Reason number two, Tesla is extremely overextended, and as you see here, we went pretty much almost parabolic, and we went all the way up to 265.13 and hit there. So you can see that things just don't go straight up. Okay, when they go straight up, they do eventually come back down, and this is going to be no different. However, here's my thought process on Tesla and when to potentially buy. As you notice here, okay, we have here's a large cup that we have formed on the 180-day 4-hour time frame. Okay, beautiful cup, right? And then we're going to see the handle, which is going to be the pullback. All right, so first level of support you want to watch is 235.32. If we can hold there, if you're looking for an entry point, I would say probably that would be a good point to start your position. If it breaks below 235, then you're going to want to look at about 216 to 217, and then you have all the way down to about 200. But I do think we recover. So even if we fall down, that's about halfway. 200 is about halfway, midway of the cup there, which I think would still be sort of a healthy pullback before we start recovering from there. But I do think, honestly, I think we could fall down to 235 and then bounce. And then if we go above 265.13, then we're off to the races, and probably we're going to see 300 at some point over the next couple of months, in my opinion, maybe sooner, who knows. So that's my overall take on Tesla. Is should you buy? I would be a hypocrite if I said you shouldn't buy because I own some. When should you buy it? Well, that's going to kind of depend on you. In my mind, I just kind of feel that if you buy now, you have the ability and the potential to more or less lose money on the short term. However, you may definitely regain that in the short term as well. But I think that you have time to wait and watch and see if it holds at about the 230 to 235 level, and see if we start making our way back up around there. Or you can start your position around here, and if it falls lower, accumulate here, falls lower, accumulate there, to where you average somewhere around there. And then worst case, you have some skin in the game if you buy at about the 235 level. So that's just kind of my take on it. So anyway, let me know your comments below, guys. Other than that, we will catch you in the next one.